can hold your hands. Hi. Greetings from Western Australia. Hi. Welcome. It's been a while I did this live thing. I didn't even plan this. But welcome you guys. Can you guys hear me? Wait, I have to volume down my music. I have to volume down my music so it's not overpowering my thingy. Oh, what are you working on? It's a dress. I'm working on a dress, but for some reason I have to entirely frog the skirt part because I changed my mind. So it's back to zero, or not zero, but at least back to like more than half of the job done, but I have to get rid of those parts because I don't like it. I'm working on, oh, what is that? I'm working on an 1864 pelerin. What is an 1864 pelerin? Sorry. Sounds like a blanket. Is it a blanket? That's quite, is it vintage? I mean, it's ancient. It's 18, is it the year? It's supposed to be the year. But yeah, it looks like this. And it's color, like at first my plan is just to use one color, but I have to change it. Hi guys, welcome. I'm not sure if this is showing. It's been a while since I did a live on my YouTube. It's a vintage shawl with fringe. Wow, yeah, it's beautiful. I would love to make more of shawl side of crochet, especially down here in Sydney. It tends to get so cold around March, April, June. Like, well, it's still okay to use the shawl, but yeah, sorry, it flips. That's beautiful, vintage shawl. Oh, I hope to dive into shawl one day, and yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's actually a top. So a shrug, like it's, I mean, it's part of the, like it's a top. Thank you. It's been, I mean, it just stayed in my cupboard for quite some time. I didn't wear it for a long time because it's been cold and it has holes. But yeah. So yeah, hi guys, welcome. It's been a while since I did a live thing on YouTube, like a year and a half, I think. I didn't even plan to go live tonight. I just feel like going. Yeah. Yeah, I hope to finish this top. I mean, no, it's a dress. It's an entire dress that I have to repeat working on. So yeah, you are more than welcome to come in here if you are, if you're not doing anything, you're more welcome to have a chat and just drop by. And yeah, let's hang out. They're beautiful. Do you have a trail for the top you're wearing? I don't have a tutorial here on YouTube, but I have a pattern for the actual top. I will probably drop that. Can I don't know if yeah, it is a written pattern, and yeah, it is now in my website or Etsy. Early. Oh wow. It is 10:29. When you say you're from WA, is that Western Australia or Washington? Which is which? Like, I thought it's Western Australia. Sorry, I really thought it's Western Australia. WA, like Western Australia state. So obviously it's not Western Australia because it's 3 a.m. there. Yeah, well, yeah. United States. Oh gosh, that's too early, and that's also it's either too early for you or too late. I bet you've been crocheting too. I like staying up late too. Like, it's the only time I can crochet. But yeah, wow. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, it's very early. Washington. I thought it was Western Australia. Okay, so I have to repeat this part. I have to frog. Why is that called frogging? Rip, 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 rip. I have to frog the entire skirt of this dress. Oh, what is that? Sorry. This one, I have to mute this one because well, you guys don't need to talk, right? I just have to read the comments. But I have to wait. It's just that I wanna thank you for keeping me. No worries. I love the silent of the night, like silent night, you know, of the peace. And well, I have two children and a husband, and that's the only time I can crochet actually, like around 9 when they go to bed, and worst case, if they're very active during the day, they go to bed around 10. So less time for me to crochet, or less night, and then the only time I can stay up until 1, 2, and yeah, no worries. I'd love to, you know, stay here, like let's crochet together. But yeah, it's really addicting, hey. Plus, I think I haven't really featured or show this part of my craft room when I redesigned my craft room. I think I was still in the other side of my house when I went live. So this is the new setup. Not really new, it's like 8 months old. So I think um, I'll use it as a background. But yeah. Yeah, let's crochet the night away. I don't have a show to watch. I pretty much ran out of show to watch, so I decided I will do some live tonight. Really, it's unplanned. I just pop my phone in front of my light and start crocheting. So I'm in this color. Should be in this color. This should be white, but no, I'm not gonna change it anymore. Wait, I need a music. I don't really need to hear you guys, right? This is just a comment. Yeah. And certain kind of light. It's a bit sleeping him. So I'm quite lost with this thing. It's like More than 5 times I have to change this one. True. I use Netflix or any subscription thingy that we have to accompany me at nighttime and crochet. But I don't really watch a show that I haven't seen before because I will be distracted. So I have to watch something that I've seen before so I can just crochet and then kind of like listen and watch like half. And in that way, I will be able to finish a lot of work in progress and projects in mind that I want to start. So yeah, watching movies or series is actually a very great, I mean, a very helpful for my crocheting. Yeah. So I just decided to go live tonight. I don't even know if people can see my live. YouTube tends to hide stuff sometimes. So if you're here, if you see this live, just drop by and say hi. Or, you know, you can hang out for a bit. Sorry, I'm quite stiff tonight and my feet is freezing, so yeah. Yeah, I think it's a crocheter thing. I have a comment. I mean, I received a comment the other day when I posted a cardigan. This cardigan, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a cardigan, a chunky cardigan. And she said, "Oh my God, we are actually making exactly the same cardigan, exactly the same yarn, exactly like kind of like the same." And I'm like, "Oh no, it must be our crochet brain sinking." So yeah, it's funny. I think we really like, this community really like things the same. Majority of the time we may crochet different kind of crochet, like, stuffed animals, blankets and wearables, but most of the times we really dived into the same pattern of, you know brain, and I don't know, mechanism. Yeah, it's really nice to watch movies, series, and just crochet. The moment I'm just listening to some music, and this one is just cranking. 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. So at the moment, if you, I don't know, sometimes live will skip or is a bit late. So if you're in this part, at the moment I'm actually crocheting a dress, and the dress is, I'm using a peacock stitch. It's called peacock stitch, and this stitch is 2 rows repeat only, but it's very beautiful dress. I mean, very beautiful stitch. It's actually this one, but this one is just using one color, and I'm using that one here in this dress. But yeah, this is one of my favorite stitches there is. 5, 6, 7. Do I have to share this live? I don't even know if it's, I mean, I know it's working, you're there, but God, it's been a while since I did live. The very beginning, or the first few years of my YouTube channel, I go live with other crocheters, or I go live. It's been a while. It feels strange sometimes now that I haven't done that for a very long time. So it's Are you really guys watching me, or I'm just, you know, I'm here. Hello. And I'm actually listening to music, so I can read your comments if you want to say hi or drop by. This one is very slow, the other one, so I can't really keep up. Okay. Hi, Aprilia. Is that how to say your name? Hi, welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I start doing this or I went live, so I'm very rusty with this thing. But yeah, welcome. You're more than welcome to hang out. I'm just crocheting a dress that is part of a campaign, a hobby campaign, and yeah, I might as well share it with you guys if you are interested. 246. I feel like singing. I'm listening to music and it's one of my favorites, so I feel like singing singing along. And my yarn is not helping me. Hello. I see you guys coming in now. I'll just crochet in front of you because, as I mentioned before to Kimi, I ran out of show to watch, so I need something to do, or you know, to keep me going from crocheting, or else I'll fall asleep. So I went live instead and tried to hang out with you guys. But yeah, I'm just crocheting, finishing a dress that is part of a campaign called No Shades of Grey. Are you familiar with that, guys? I think you've heard that in Instagram. It's quite popular. So yeah, it's quite popular, that hashtag No Shades of Grey. So yeah, if you are there and you're seeing this, I'm not sure how live works nowadays. It's been a while, so if you want to hang out, you can drop by and say hello. And that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, there. I think it's not a good idea to have a song right now in my ears because I feel like singing along with the song. So if I start singing, I'm so sorry. I just need something to do while also crocheting. I think that's why crocheting is such a good thing for your brain. You know, mental wise, it's really, you know, relaxes you, really helps you. It also I think I've read it somewhere that it also reduces the chances of having a dementia when you're old. Maybe because we are very good in multitasking. Like, you know, who needs a movie to watch or a song to listen to while your hand is busy doing, and at the same time you're also counting, if you're counting, you know what I mean? So we're very, very good with multitasking. Hello. Hello. Geta, is that how you say your name? That's very nice stickers there. Very colorful. Thank you. But yeah, I need to do something while crocheting this massive, it's not massive, it's a dress. This is the second prototype. It's just that I have to change the entire skirt because it's one color and it's boring, so I interchange the colors every row instead. 2, 4, 6, sorry, I'm counting to 7, Hello, 6 people. Welcome, you guys. Um, this is my first live for 2024, and this is my first live for a very long time, like almost a year, I think. Because I remember the last time I went live, I'm still making a blanket, an orange version of this blanket. And this one is finished now. So yeah, it's really, really long time. So yeah, welcome you all. I would love to chat with you if you have some questions. If you just want to hang out because you're finishing a work in progress, please come and let's hang out. I need to finish a work in progress too, and I need to do something while crocheting this. I run out of shows to watch. So yeah, that's 5, 6, and 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's weird counting, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 7. Now this is a peacock stitch. Yeah, it's a peacock stitch, and it is a multiple of 10, and the fan is 7 triple crochets. That's why I'm counting 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. So you know, when I'm done with 6, so add 1 and that's it, 7. Hi, this is my first time in live with you. Hi, Sub Rosa's Kitchen. Welcome to my channel, ma'am. And mandala, wow, that's beautiful. I like yeah, that like they're like is that doily? Is that how you say it? But yeah, I like their vibes. They're very what do you call this? Boho. It's beautiful, and there are also mandalas that are different colors, like the gradients, like well, my gradient yarn is all the way at the back, but I really want to try the gradient mandala where it's darker in the middle and it goes lighter. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm jealous now. I want to start a project. It's my first time live with you too. Oh, hi, welcome, Kimi. Yeah, it's been a while, like, and I don't really know. Back then when I do lives, I was only like 10 10k subscribers. So yeah, it's a long time ago. So yes, welcome guys. It's quite my first time too. I'm happy you guys are here to spend the night with me or the day with me. But it's nighttime in Australia. It is 10:47. Yes, I'm a night person. I'm working in a blue tones and white. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm jealous. I want to do mandala too. To top up all the work in progress that is, yeah, they're just there in the baskets. And okay. Hi Audrey, welcome to my channel. I'm sorry, I'm a bit stiff tonight. It's quite late. I just want to hang out with you guys because I ran out of show to watch while crocheting. Hi, but if you're the same, you want to have a company while crocheting, you're more than welcome to stay with me tonight and let's crochet together. I love what you're wearing. Thank you. I forgot the name of this. I usually name my pattern women from the book that I've read, or just the name that I like the sound of it. I wait, I have to check my what's the name of this tab. But yeah, it is a okay. It's Hermione. It's Hermione Bell sleeves top. So yeah, I have this in my Etsy. And yes, thank you. I'm making another one, but this one is a dress version. And I hope I'll be able to finish it before February ends because this is part of a campaign and we have deadline. I think someone's knocking on my door. But yeah, you guys, if you want to crochet with me and, you know, just to hang out, you are welcome to be here. And if you have some questions, feel free to ask. Did you make Yes, I did. Um, last year, I think it's last year release. It is a crop top with a tie in the front. Wait, let me stand up. My chair is swirling, so I might spin if I move too much. So it has a like little belt in the front, and at the back it's just a big ribbon that you tied. So yeah, it is a top. I made it last year, around June, July something, and I called this top Hermione. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you're probably familiar with her. Thank you, Sabrosa. It is quite comfortable to be honest. I've made a lot of crochet top, and this one is quite comfortable. Like it's easy to wear. I don't need to, you know, those crisscross. I kind of like don't like it because it's I don't know. It just leaves a little bit of mark at the back. Maybe the way I tie my crisscross at the back also is really tight, so it leaves a little bit of mark at the back, and it's uncomfortable for me. But this one is just a big belt mesh at the back that you can tie once, so it's very comfortable. And I kind of like make this part loose, so I find myself wearing it most of the time if it's warm days, because it's not appropriate for cold days either because it's too thin. But yeah, it's perfect for tropical places. Um, where am I now? Which row is this? That's 3. But yeah, um, I have to keep up releasing a tutorial in my YouTube. It's just that it's hard to edit with a half screen broken laptop. Half of my screen is broken, so I have to edit in the other side of my laptop. Just look at the side, in the side. So I have to, what do you call this, sometimes connect it into an actual LCD or like a different screen so I can see what's going on in the laptop. But yeah, half of it is cracked screen, and I just couldn't be bothered fixing it because it's just so expensive. MacBooks and Apple things are, so it's like no. I will just wait for, you know, new ones, because fixing it is just like, or might as well buy a new one. Sorry, it's a bit of a wrong choice with that pink color there. Which pink? The one I'm wearing or the one I'm working on? I have pink on the ones I'm working on. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades. There's pink, there's red, there's burgundy, there's green and white. So which pink? Or the pink, this pink. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of pink, but sometimes if you pair it with darker colors or darker red shades, I'm okay with it. Like, okay, I'm fine with the pink, but yeah, pink is not always my first choice because it is very, I don't know, I don't know how to say it, but it's more like a very popping color, and it's not really kind of like complementing into my skin tone. So I have to pair it with other colors usually. But yeah, you're probably right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks different from different screens, hey? Hey! Benyamin. 1, 2, 3, yeah, so if you are in this part of the live, again, I'm so sorry if I'm a little bit stiff tonight. It's my first time again to do live, and at the moment I'm finishing a crochet dress that is part of the hobby campaign called No Shades of Grey. And if you are interested of the stitches that I'm using here, it's called peacock stitch. It is, hello Miguel, welcome to my channel. Do you crochet? Welcome. I'm just crocheting and showing some yarns. So yeah, just finishing this dress. It is a dress. It is a long dress, a maxi dress. So I really need to keep going. It's just that I run out of movie or series to watch, or you know, nothing new for me to watch. So I went live and hang out with you guys. If you want to, you can stop by too and crochet with me. You can ask something if you want to. You can also ask about the yarns we're using here. This is actually that one is tangled. This is actually this yarns. It's the Friends Wheels Hobby yarn, and I have 5 shades for this campaign, which is burgundy, red, pink, white, and red. So yeah, it's beautiful. It is very soft. Oops, sorry. Okay. But yeah, I'm just finishing this. I'm kind of lost with this part. No, not there. Hello, you guys. Got a love like mine. I'm sorry, I'm listening to music. If I start singing, I'm so sorry. It's just that it's too quiet right now at home, and I need some distraction or else I'll fall asleep. And I need to do the crocheting of this dress. Okay, we're done with the maroon, so we move to white. Oh no, my white is cut off. So we have to attach the white. How do you guys attach your yarn when you cut it off? How do you attach it? Okay, so how do you connect that cut off yarn? I think some of you will do that, you know, like this, but I usually just tie it like normal strings and can't be bothered. But yeah, that's how I tie my strings or connect them, and then I hide this bit to my stitches. So yeah, so we're done with the maroon. That's the biggest mistake I did a night ago. I almost I think it was a knee length already, and I have to remove everything because I didn't include the burgundy color. So yeah, it was, wow, I wasted my one night works. Yeah, so chain 4, and then we tighten this, and then triple crochet next stitch, and you will be buried into this stitch. Usually hide my ends while crocheting. So yeah, just stop by if you want to hang out and talk about crochets tonight, or if just like me, just want to crochet the night away, you are more than welcome to stay. Ooh, I have to put my legs out. Hello. Do not get surprised if I start singing. I'm actually listening to a song, so sometimes it's very tempting to just sing along. So that's chain 3. You skip this 3 fins and use single crochet on top of that, chain 3 again, and triple crochet, 2 to 3, 2, 3, and another triple crochet here. So this is the second repeat of your peacock stitch. Just a triple crochet and a chain 3. It's very easy stitch actually. I'm just wondering if my husband's home. 3. I think I've used this stitch 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm really counting this one too. 2, 1, oh no. 1, 2, 3. And triple crochet. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's already 11. How long have I been talking here? Here in heaven, 'cause I know um 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then, oh, my music is gone. No, I'm just listening. Eric Cotton. No. So 1, 2, 3. How fallen in love. So 1, 2, 3. And then another triple crochet. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm crocheting a dress and it is using a peacock stitch. I don't like saying it's a peacock stitch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Surely, darling, so it goes some days. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. At least I'm back on track now. And another triple crochets. Ooh, I forgot I have a coffee. Now it will be very cold. It's 40 minutes 59. Oh my god. That long already. Time just disappear while you're enjoying crocheting, hey? You may take a crochet along so we all can make. That's a good idea, but I've been hearing that for a while now, but it's just that I don't really understand the concept. Like, I know you have to crochet along, like release a pattern one at a time and then crochet piece by piece together, but yeah, maybe one day I will really try that. I bet it's really fun. Like, you know, imagine you have to crochet together like you know, it's nice. It's just that at the moment I really don't understand it. But yeah, why not? I will definitely try that. I want to try every crochet project possible there is. Like before I just crochet clothes, but now I've managed to finish at least 2 blankets already. Decent size too. I tried stuffed animals, so yeah, I really want to try that one day, one at a time. But yeah, it's fun. Ooh, the music is so good. I don't know the title though. So another triple crochet, 1 2 3, single crochet, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. That last chain that you have to make sure it's the last, I mean it's the third, because sometimes I make 4 and it's gonna ruin my clothes if it's, well, it's not gonna ruin the dress, it's just that it will be wonky, like, but it doesn't really matter. If you chain 4, fine. If you chain 3, that's fine too. It's not really, it's not really gonna affect the actual pattern, you know what I mean? Yeah. One day, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So I think I've used this stitch before in one of my tutorial. It was a baby dress and it is in the skirt. If you're interested, should I link it down below? I really don't know how to use this live thingy anymore, so sorry. But yeah, I do have a tutorial using this sorry, excuse me, stitch, the peacock stitch, but it was a baby dress. So yeah, if you're interested, because this is very beautiful. It's nice for shawl. I think that the stitch is very delicate, so it's perfect for shawl patterns. So yeah, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Ooh, I'm done. Now let's change colors. I'm gonna invent myself to touch you. Now we change colors after, oh no, not slip stitch. There. White, pink. So if you're probably wondering why she's using way too many colors, it is actually a part of a campaign called No Shades of Grey by Hobby Yarn. If you're familiar with Hobby Yarn, they are a yarn shop based in Denmark, and I'm one of the, I mean, I accepted the campaign No Shades of Grey. So if you've noticed, I usually make my projects in black or dark, red, maroon, black. But this time we're not allowed to use a darker colors, so I use my second favorite colors, which is red. And so far I'm loving it. It's red and it's very popping. But yeah, I don't mind. It's actually, it looks like a rose. Does it look like a rose to you with green petals and flowers? Can you show us your dress, the one you're making? This one? Yeah, definitely. But it's not a dress yet. It's actually just a top. So that's the part. I mean, this is the same pattern as what I'm wearing, except it doesn't have a sleeves yet, but it's pretty much you know, the beginning or the startup. So it's a bralette kind of dress, and the back, I told you before, it's just a tie, like a mesh, normal mesh, and you use it to tie, like to hold the back together. So that's the back. So this part is just the waist, it's not the skirt yet. So yeah, I have a long way to go. So yeah, that's what it looks like, the startups. And this is my new shades, new shade of gray campaign. Oh, thank you. At first, I was hesitant to use all colors in one piece, but when I start doing the interval of colors, it kind of like it has an illusion of like a flowers, and then the green is like the leaves or something. And I just keep going and like, oh, I like it. So it's kind of like more accidental, but yeah. The original pattern, well, the original pattern uses one color. The second prototype, I really want to show you the dress right now, but I have to get up. The second prototype is a dress, and that dress is using a blue gradient. So this is the first time that I actually changed colors every row, and so far I'm liking it. So yeah, this is what it looks like. But don't worry, guys. I'll show you when this is finished, and maybe I'll make a tutorial, since there is already an existing tutorial in my channel that actually uses the same stitch. And to be honest, it's not really hard to, you know, to teach this stitch, because there's only 2 rows repeat. The difficult part when you're making a tutorial is a stitch that is so complicated that you have to make at least, I mean, it takes at least 4 repeats. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to repeat 1 to 4, and then making each row, filming it is the one, it's the part that is so tedious or difficult, because each row is very precise. Like, you have to focus the start, the end. That's just 1 row, and the 1 row already takes at least, what, 5 minutes in the beginning, 5 minutes at the end. Maybe it's just me, I talked a lot, but sometimes I'm afraid that I'm missing some bits if I cut too much. So I think the ideal kind of tutorial is usually the ones with just 2 rows repeat, or very basic stitches, like, double crochet, single crochets, half double crochets. Because if the more complicated the pattern or the tutorial, the longer the video, to edit, or even to finish. I mean, not just to edit, but also even the finished video will probably takes at least a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes to 1 hour tutorial. You know what I mean? And maybe for us as seasoned crocheters, or seasoned crocheters, or crocheters that are very good in watching YouTube pattern that they can really follow, it's okay. But there are people who are very has a short span of attention. Is that what you call, like, short span of attention, and they just get bored and they just drop the video and ask for pattern, like, can you just release a pattern so I will just be able to, bring it along with me, which is fine too. So we have to balance things. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, it's really hard sometimes. As much as I really want to release more pattern, and then you realize that the stitch is quite complicated, it's better writing them down. So yeah, but yeah, as much as possible, I'll share this one. It's already in my channel anyway. I mean, the stitch. It's just that the entire construction of the dress is not available in my channel. And I'm moving to my next row, next color, which is pink. It is a hot pink, like really bright pink. It is Barbie kind of pink. And I'm just cheating, hiding this yucky bits at the back. Oh goodish. So that's 3, 4, 5. And I'm not really good with color mixing, because look at that. They're everywhere and they're just tangled to each other. It's alright. It's just, you know, a little and patience and a little bit of music and go live on YouTube. I'll survive in this color changing rows. 2, 4, now 6, and then 7. There you go. Single crochet, single crochet, and then treble crochet. 7. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now single crochet. So guys, if you want to go to bed, it's fine. I know it's a bit late, like some of you are from the other side of the world. I thought before, what's her name, Kimi, is from Western Australia. Western Australia is actually an hour, oh no, 3 hours, because there's a daylight saving, so it's 3 hours ahead of us. So I thought she's from Western Australia, but no, it's from the other side. It's from Washington. So it's so nice to actually, what do you call that? Know that, you know, your video reaches that far. I mean, it's not video, it's live. But I don't know how live works nowadays. Anyways, like, you know, I thought it was just live and then, you know, not as if YouTube will suggest it, but yeah. And I forgot I have a coffee, so it's probably a little bit cold now. 5, is that in the morning? Oh God, did you just woke up or you stayed up all night crocheting too? Oh my God, good morning. Good morning, Sabrosa. It is 11 now here, 11:16 p.m. So my voice is dropping and yeah. Oh, thank you. Um, what I'm gonna say? I'm actually a little bit sleepy. That's why I went live so I have something to do and finish the crocheting. Yeah. Oh, well, good morning. I hope you have a um, lovely day. Um, it's nice to wake up before the sun comes out. Have you have that kind of feeling? Like, even if I didn't sleep well that night and then I woke up like really early, even if I barely sleep that night, I and happens that I wake up, the sun is not there yet, so I have that feeling of like, oh, it's beautiful morning, like, you know what I mean, like it's still, you still feel the glorious morning, and then you see the sun coming out. It's just like wow. And I start crocheting or I start eating, I think. But yeah, it's that feeling in the morning that, oh, I beat you, son. I wake up before you. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful. Like mornings, I like mornings. Plus, mornings is also very quiet at home. My little children and my husband will be at work by then. My children will not be awake yet, so it's very peaceful and quiet. So I really like mornings too. Yeah, no worries. We should aim to have beautiful day every day. If you're a mom, it's really a must to have a beautiful day. Like, oh, you know, like really you have to force yourself. Like, oh, I'm not gonna be stressing tonight or today. I'll be a calm, composed mom. um, yeah, let's have a coffee, guys. And it says sip not. You know, like a joke, like slip not, sip not. My husband didn't get that at first. He think like, what not? Like, you know, he's thinking different, like, no, slip not, but he didn't get the joke. So obviously he's not a crocheter. And then the other side is quite bad. I, my ball sack. And yeah, this is my favorite mug, and it has all the yarns. There is like a ball of yarn, a skein of yarns, a hank of yarn. Yeah, this is one of my favorite mugs. Oh, you're lucky. But I bet you missed them too. Like, you know, you have that stage that you miss them when they're already in teenager, and you miss those little crazies running around. Oh, wow, you really have a peaceful morning then. Hello. Hi, Rubine. Welcome to my channel. Oh yeah. um, it is very relaxing here. Except during winter it's cold, so only the summer times that I can really stay in this craft room. But yeah, thank you. It's very cozy indeed. I just rearranged. No, not rearranged. I just cleaned the shelves yesterday. No, Monday. Yeah, Monday. It was Monday, and I'm quite surprised that I can see in that end part. I don't really go in that part because for some reason I only stayed in this shelf because this is what I called active yarn, or what I'm saying is these are the yarns that I have to work with because they are the current whip, or they're the yarn that I'm currently using. So pretty much I don't go in that side of the shelves because I don't need them. And when I'm cleaning this part here, I saw a web, like a spider, like the web, but I cannot find the spider. So I was thinking, if there is a web this part, there must be someone who's waving something, like it's waving the web here. So where is he? Because I'm scared of spiders, but I cannot find him. So when I was cleaning, well, I don't mind him, like, okay, fine, I'll continue cleaning. And then like 10 minutes after that, I was like, I feel something crawling at the back of my neck, and it was like a tiny black spider. I don't know if it's poisonous or not, but all I know is anything that crawls here in Australia, either poisonous or trying to, you know, probably might hurt me. So I was like freaking out and screaming, and I don't know, I flick him and he's gone when I start screaming. But yeah, I don't know if I accidentally kill him or he just escaped, but it was, no, you cannot be in my yarn shelf. Leave me alone. I don't know if spiders are bad for your yarn. I've heard moths, like, you know, those, you know, fiber eating thingy, like fiber eating bugs. I as much as possible, I don't want anything flying in my craft room because I've heard that somewhere in crochet group that they eat yarns, or especially the ones that is natural yarns. So I'm quite scared. So I put so many incense around the shelves, anything that smells like really strongly, because again, they suggested in the group that it actually repels them, or they don't like the smell. But yeah, it was scary. Spiders in my oh, Mr. Malot, yeah. That's the downside too when they grow up and move out. If they move out, um, you miss the I mean the childhood days. But well, I think it's part of, you know, our motherhood. I miss my mom too. Um, I'm quite a mama's girl, and yeah, it's just different when you're adult, I think. 246. 246. It's a harsh counting. Hmm. Peppermint oil works great in repelling spiders and insects. Do you do like bake your own peppermint oil, or do we buy them? Can we buy them? Because someone in that group also suggested that a soap, you have to kind of like grate them like a cheese or something and put them in a tiny bag, or you know those somewhere there. Yeah, those it's like a knitted bag, and you put in there, and then it kind of like scare them off because of the smell. Essential oil, yeah. Okay, I'll try that too. But I have, you know that balls, where is it? Here. Sorry. This kind of balls, like mothballs. No, they're like, well, they're almost gone. They've been here for like 3 months, and now they're like very tiny inside. So I have this all over the craft room because I'm scared of, but cotton ball, yes, I've heard that, yeah. So what, you just have to put around the cotton balls with those oil thingy. Yeah, I've heard the balls, oil, essential oil with the cotton balls, but I haven't tried them. The soap I did try one in this side, but yeah, I saw a spider in that side of the shop, so obviously the soap didn't work. Cotton balls and better go around. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I need to try another thing. If there is a spider there just a few days ago, so my soap in, like, there's a bag of soap here, didn't work. And I don't know, should I freak out? Like, I mean, spider doesn't eat yarn, right? Like, I think it's actually the moth that lays eggs in those natural, natural fibers and stuffs. I've never heard spiders hurting your yarn or something. For most, I use vintage at the time of cleaning, and that killed them. What's a vintage? Yeah, I'll just squeeze them. um, yeah, I don't like moths. They eat yarn, and they lay their eggs in the darkest, in the back of the shelf. So yeah, I'm obsessive, like cleaning and rearranging them at least every fortnight. But it's not really helping me because there's, it's hard to rearrange and then put them back and then clean them just to check if there's something behind. Ah, vinegar. Okay. Maybe that would kill them because I don't like the smell of vinegar, especially the cleaning vinegar. Like, there is an actual vinegar for cooking, and there's also like that separate vinegar that you can use for molds, and that one I hate the smell. So yeah, if that will definitely hurt them both. I love your work. Oh, thank you, Nix. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, my works is free. You can follow them whenever you're free. I think spiders just eat other insects. I don't imagine them, but yeah. So I should leave the spiders in my yarn, huh? Yeah, but yeah, I know that they don't really hurt the yarn, but they just make the web in this shelf, and it scares me because it's quite thick. So obviously they've been there for a while. So yeah, maybe if I will leave the spider there, they will eat the moth. Yeah, it's kind of like, what do you call that? Circle of life. Yeah, okay, I'll remember that. So spiders is actually our friends. But I'm scared of spiders. I'm not going near them. It's crazy. And we have them all over the house. I mean, outside the walls, in the ceiling. Because we have a lot of moths outside too. So, or it's because of the location too. Because back when we were still like at the top of at the top part of Australia, like northern part of Australia, we hardly had spiders. But when we moved down to Sydney, we have them everywhere, which is like, I don't like spiders. I don't like anything that crawls. Well, I don't mind them as long as they stay away from me and my yarn. But yeah, it was scary that day when I cleaned my yarn shelf. So I'm in 6. Quick question: how do you make your skirts so twirly? I always thought that yarn would be too stiff before. Ruby lingerie. Twirly, like really flowy. Mm, the yarn that you use, it has to be at least lightweight down, lightweight, fine, super fine, not lace. Lace is fine too if you're very patient in you working with them. In my case, I always work with fine or super fine. This is super fine. but use bigger hook. In that way it drapes. And yeah, and the stitches also, if you use like this, like a lot of holes or lacy kind of stitches, it will really drape. But if you're gonna use a solid stitches like double crochet, like double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, like really, you know, you want covered, it will be stiff. Half double crochets, those basic crochet stitches will actually stiffen the stitch, but it also depends if you're using bigger hook. But with my Ruby lingerie dress, it's using a lacy kind of stitches. It gradually increases its hook size. It started with um, 3 3 millimeter. After 12 rows, move to your 3.50. Like, I gradually increase my sizes of the hook. In that way, my stitches will be bigger and drape. Like the size of the stitches will also gradually increase, or the size will be bigger at the bottom. So this one, I don't want it to what do you call this, increase the size of the stitches, because it is body fit. I don't want it to be A-line kind of skirt. But yeah, that's like, if you wiggle it, it's already what do you call that, drapey, because I'm using a 3.50 millimeter for a yarn that is fine size, or category 2. Okay, so yeah, those are the tip or technique I use if I'm using, I mean, if I want my skirt drapey. Um, Going to go now. Then I say, thank you, Rubilene. It's nice to have you around. Yeah, this is my sleeping accent. No, I'm not sleeping. I mean, I'm not sleepy. It's just that my eyes drop if it's, I don't know, if it's nighttime. But yeah, and I have to fight that because I want to crochet. So thank you so much for staying. I love you guys having around and talking lots of crochet stuffs. I see. Thank you. No worries, next. Yeah, that's pretty much I do with my skirts. Bigger hook sizes, or I change hook sizes every after 12 rows. And I pick a stitches that is lacy. I haven't even, I haven't tried, what do you call this? Solid stitches, but still end up with a drapey skirt. I was actually watching my dresses if they're actually using a double crochet or half double crochet, but still drape kind of skirt. No, they're always lazy kind of thing. So yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7. This one I'm using a peacock peacock stitch. And yeah, it's very lacy, like 2 rows repeat, and using a fin and triple crochet. Dance you, let's one more time. So that's 5, 6. Oh my god, an hour. Holy. I've been here for an hour and 10 minutes. 2, 4, 6. I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's 8 now. Yeah, thank you guys. That's very nice of you. Especially it's very light or very early in your side. Really appreciate it for dropping by. It's nice talking to you. You know, reconnecting again back to my YouTube crocheters. I don't really hang out in YouTube anymore. I usually just hang out on Instagram because it's easier to scroll around. So I think I have to spend more time here too. Especially I have so many tutorials. But yeah, thank you so much. It's really great to see you around. And I hope I can do this again. And we can hang out. 2, 4, 6, 7. Sorry, that's my wild counting, because if I don't count that way, I will miss a stitch or I'll probably overdo the stitch. And I can't do that because it ruins the next row. Things within the line, like, oh, no worries. Yeah. Yeah, I needed you guys to entertain me because I ran out of show to watch. I mean, they're just all repeat to me, like, so I have to have a break from watching TV while crocheting because that's the only way I can survive crocheting and, I mean, finish a current whip. I mean, yeah, if I'm watching TV or at least something's noisy in the background. But I ran out of show, so I told Kimmy Lynn before that let's just hang out here in live and crochet. But yeah, just reason to stay up late and crochet. But yeah, thank you so much guys for staying with me. It's so nice of you to talk to me and let me crochet at least, how many rows did I do before? 4 rows. uh, 4 rows. Yeah. Oh my god, 4 rows for an hour and 10 minutes. Oof. But yeah. Um, I'm quite distracted. I'm just talking. That's 1, 2. How old are you when you learned to crochet? I'm already married. Sorry. Around, that's before I fell pregnant, I think, because one thing that pushes me to crochet is to make baby clothes. So I think around 23, 23, yes, 23, and I'm 32 now. So yeah, that's the time I've learned crocheting. I mean, my mom, I watch my mom. I grew up watching my mom crochet. She can crochet anything by just looking at it. But the thing with my mom, she cannot explain to me or to anyone the name. She's one of those generation of crocheters that they just know. They just don't know how to teach you. I think that's my mom. She can crochet, but she doesn't know how to tell you what to do or what is this. So I grew up watching her, but there is a flying thing. So she never managed to teach me actually. Like I've never learned from her. But when I moved to Australia, I have all this me time, young wife, and no children yet. So I have all the time in my hands. So I decided I want to learn something. And I just went to YouTube and start watching a summer bralette that is, I think it was from, yeah, it was Crystal Everdeen. She's actually the person that taught me, or the only channel that I can follow at that time, because she's using a big stitches, big hook, big size of the yarn. And in just a day watching her YouTube channel, I managed to make a bra like those summer bralette, and from there everything is just a history. I keep going to the yarn stores every weekend and going to Pinterest, start learning, buying books, and yeah, what, 9 years later, I'm designing my own clothes and I have my own YouTube channel. So no one really teach me how to crochet but myself. Where are you from? I'm from Philippines. And we decided to move to Australia when my husband and I get married. We get married here, and then yeah, we moved in the most regional part of Australia, and yeah, it was a mining town. There's nothing for me there, so that's why I decided to learn to crochet. So yeah, and I don't have a kids back then, so you know that me time, all the me time in the world. So I think that is the thing that I have back then that actually pushes me to learn how to crochet. So yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7. No, my music is dead. Sorry. There. I just need some thing going on. Yes, I do. Very much. It's very different here, and yeah, I'm always with my mom. I mean, my mom is always next to me when growing up. I'm really a mama's girl because I'm the youngest. And at first, it was hard. But then when you have your own child, it gets easier because you get distracted by them. But yeah, I miss them a lot. I miss it's actually the food that I missed so much. So in my first years here, like around the first 3 years of life, first 3 years of, you know, Aussie life here, I actually miss the food, the Filipino food, because I can't cook, or if I try, it's not the same. So it's the food that I've really missed. Like, you know, I want to go back and just eat that. So yeah, I think that's one of the thing that I missed about Philippines, the food, and my mom. So yeah, it's part of moving so far away, I think. 4. I'm sorry, I'm still counting this triple crochet. 5, 6, 7. And I'm in the pink now. Oops. What's your preferred brand of yarn? Ooh. 90% of my yarn is hobby. Yes, 90% of my yarn are hobbies. All kinds of hobby yarn. Outside hobby, I think I don't even know any brand outside hobby. These ones are from the Philippines, but I'm scared to use them because what if I run out? That is super weird, hey. Like, I've got these big cones. They're from the Philippines, and they're what they call comb cotton. But I don't want to use them because I'm scared of, you know, what if I run out? And I cannot. You cannot buy that again because shipping from there is just ridiculous. So my favorite yarn outside, I mean, favorite brand outside hobby. Well, hobby is my favorite because I have tons of them and quite addicted to that brand. I think my next one is the Patton brand, the cotton. I always use cotton acrylic, a little bit wool, mohair, but I don't like huge, yeah, those hairy wool. But I'm not allergic of wool. It's just that I don't like the feel. But yeah, the patterns. And oh, I discovered that I love Caron. Sorry, it's this one. I've used American brand before. This one here. I've got this from Joanne. But I realized, or I discovered, that I like the Caron brand. They're not cotton, they're acrylic, but they're very soft. So I start stashing like I need more of this. I've never had Caron in, is that how you say it? Caron? Simply soft. So yeah, this is new to me. It's very soft. And I made a bag out of that brand. So it's quite, okay, I'm addicted to this bag. I mean yarn. Wait, I'll show you the bag. So this is different color. And yeah, it's very soft. Do you guys agree that current, yeah, well, it's simply soft. It says in the yeah, it says in here, simply soft. So I like it. Like, I'm surprised that I actually like this acrylic. So I start buying more of that big skein. And this is the first bag I made out of that yarn, but different color. And this is a magazine pattern. And yeah, I like it. It's very soft. I hope it stays the same. The red yarn in the middle is so pretty. This one. Oh, which red yarn? Ah, yeah, it is. It is very cute. It's just that I'm conflicted. If should I line it, because it ruins the shape if I just rely on the bag. It's very pretty that way, but sometimes I want my crochet notebook inside or a tablet, but it kind of like weighs down. So that's my issue at the moment with that bag. I'm still battling if should I line it. I think I should. Yeah, currency this stuff is fun. Yeah, I just realized that a few weeks ago when we went to this crafty you shop, because I get bored and then I need something to distract me from my own design or from my own yarn. So we went there and I got that because it's American. All of the brand they have is all American brand, and like those I don't even know American brand. So I got that current and I'm surprised that, oh, I like it. So I got more, like not more, but at least, two skeins of at least three colors. The hot pink, I've got black, and then this pink, like this kind of vintage pink. Yeah, it is beautiful. Can't imagine, like, why did I ignore this yarn before? I should have more of that beauty. Well, now I know that there's a shop that sells that, so I'll get them. I think. Ooh, what is that? No, my yarns are all tangled. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I will really, really stock more of that Karen Simply Soft yarn. And it has a little shine in the strands. Um, it's very bright. But I hope you guys can, like, it's really shiny. Don't you agree? Like, it has that shine glides. Yeah, and I'm like, wow, I like it because it's acrylic. I usually don't get wow with acrylic. Like, okay, I'm mostly cotton person, but with this acrylic, it's like, wow, this is beautiful acrylic. So I need that. Oh, I love that shade. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to watch Bago Day. I have so many little purses from her channel. Yeah, she's one of those first channel I watched too. I think it was that I have those little purse, the maroon one. There's a like, it's like a little that flap, like an envelope bag. Oh God, I remember those days. Yes, Bago Day is one of my go-to channel too when I was still learning. Um, it's easy to follow her, but usually I watch her for bags because I'm quite obsessed with bags back then too, like little, those little um, clutch bags. I like those things. Crystal is learning a lot about yarn brands. Um, I don't know, Crystal. Is it Crystal Everdeen? Oh, I love that shade. Yeah, it is very pretty, this shade. Like, really hot pink. I cannot imagine myself wearing just that pink. But I think I'm gonna make it into something that is not wearable, like a bag or, yeah, yeah, I think it's for accessories kind of. Because it's very pretty. I wanna use it like, something I can grab and accessorize with the actual outfit I'm wearing, because it's really pretty pink. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do something with this pink Karen yarn. Ah, Crystal is her name. Yeah, no, I don't know her name as Crystal. Also, no, it's just Bago Day. I didn't, I didn't really, what do you call this? Lately she start going live, right? Like back then. I mean, back then there's no live. Live is very new to YouTube. But back then she's like, ah, this is Bago Day, and yeah, that's how I know her. So her name is Crystal. Okay, that's nice. All my crochet skills is actually from all the crystals. Like Crystal Everdeen. Crystal is, I mean, Everdeen is also crystal. But a K crystal, right? Like she spells it like K. But yeah, that's amazing. Who else did I watch before? Mm, um, I forgot. Maybe I just don't pay attention to channel name, maybe. Like, because old YouTube is a bit weird. Like, they have those big bars and big bars and like really, I don't know. That's how I remember the old YouTube thingy. Nice. Oh my God. We've been together for like 2 hours now, guys. Wait, let's see. Ooh, I can't see because of, yeah, almost 2 hours. Ah, it's 11:50 here. Thanks, guys, for staying with me. It's very nice of you um, to accompany me while crocheting this tangled mess of interchanging colors every row. Find the love. 2, 4, 6. To care, love, care children. 2, 4, 6, 7. In love, hiding against. Am I allowed to like to sing? Cause I. That's 3, 4. 6. I do have a yarn ball, but no, I don't use it. Instead, I end up stashing yarn in there and use it as a storage. I don't know. It's just weird, hey? Like, yeah, I do have a yarn ball, but I didn't use it. But I cake the yarn. If it's not cake, I cake it. So I start in the middle, you know what I mean? And it does not roll around. At the moment, it's like this, like it's, so I'm starting in the middle. But usually these yarns are already cake. Like this is, oh sorry, this is already like cake. This is like how they make the twisty, I mean the French wheels. But this one that, you know, when they collapse, it's just like, okay, that's it, you have to be caked. So I cake them when they collapse, or it's just tangled mess. But yeah, I should use yarn ball. I have, well, I only have one, and you know, you have at least, how many colors is this? 5. So no. 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's the pink row now. Oh my God. It is 90 minutes. Wow. And that's 5, 6, and 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, and then skip this one, single crochet. Yeah, it's really a must, that winder, because Yeah, something like that. When your yarn is, when you're using the skein or the yarn, they collapse inside and they get tangled. So that's the time that you have to, you know, you wind them up again so they will not tangle. I think the best one that I've got is from Knit Pro. Is my favorite. I don't know the brand of that other one, but yeah, it's the Knit Pro yarn winder is my favorite because it really compacts the yarn. It does not, you know, you throw it out. I don't know how to explain it, but some yarn winder, when you're winding them and then they get too big for the yarn winder, they kind of like fly away, like they slip off the tube or something where the yarn is. They slip off and then just, you know, your yarn is gone. With Knit Pro, even if it's too big, it still stays there, like it really holds on into that thing in the middle. So yeah, that's my favorite for 2 years now. And yeah, every time it like that's my second one. The first one just breaks and I get another one exactly the same brand because that's it. I'm sticking to that brand, Knit Pro. And like there's like, you can see that in the bottom of the thing. But yeah, you really you really need to get one of those winder if you want to wind, like, you know, wind your yarn. It's very useful, especially changing colors, like if you're making blanket mandala and you have multiple colors going on. You really have to, you know, keep them intact and wind them again just to not have a tangled mess. So pink, after pink, green. So I'm back to this green. And pull the pink. So yeah, it's a good thing to have yarn winder. 1, 2, 3, 4. The back. Woo! Now that one is not hidden. One, two, three. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, definitely visit Amazon. And then we do the shopping. Oh, I'm gonna look for a yarn winder. And then, ooh, there's a, ooh, oh my god. You see something aside the thing that you intend to buy, like, okay, I'm going to Amazon to look for a yarn winder and then end up buying more, like, oh, there's another kit yarn, oh, there's another hook. There's been more than that. That's really like, oh gosh, I should control myself. I just had a yarn burp. Is that what they called it? When all the guts spills out. Oh my god. I'm bad with this color changing thingy. They're just there like hot mess. Oh god. As long as I can still pull them and they still, you know, um, go. So I'm happy. I don't really fuzz around if they tangle there as long as they're still moving. If I'm moving. So triple crochet. See, now they're stuck. So this is the time that it gets annoyed that, oh no, it's stuck. I think this is the time that I have to cut them off again. Yeah, there's just that feeling of, you know, walking around the aisle, touching the yarn, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so pretty. Well, I use, back then I like online because I cannot go out, like, you know, I cannot drive to go out to the actual store. So online is pretty much my source of buying yarn. But now that I can go out, I really do love going shops, actual shops, and just look around the yarns. It's nice touching them, touching the actual thing. It's a therapy shopping. Yes to know. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's 4. Oh my god, guys, I've been here for 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Do you prefer coffee? Coffee. I don't drink coffee back then, but when I started my YouTube, I have to stay up late and edit video. So that's the time that I have to have coffee next to me. And yeah, tea doesn't work. It makes me sleepy. It was a knit pro, like knitting pro, but knit pro. They're quite popular, knit pro. They have all sorts like hooks, knitting hooks. I mean knitting needles, sorry. So yeah, it was a knit pro yarn winder. It is a blue white thingy. I cannot link. I don't know how to link in here anymore, to be honest. I think I should search that. Um, you said you're searching it in Amazon. So Amazon, and it is, oh, sorry, Australia. Yeah, it takes you to Amazon, Australia. Knit, Knit Pro yarn winder. Yeah, there you go. So it's a Knit Pro yarn winder. I'll try to link it to you. Copy. I'll see if I can link it in the comment section. Send. Wait, it's too big, it says. Okay, it looks like this. Sorry, it says too long. The comment, so it looks like this. That's the one that I've been using for 2 years now, and it's called Knit Pro Ball Winder. And well, this is the Amazon Australia, so I think they have this all in Amazon. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I cannot link it because the link is very long for the comment section. But yeah, it's a, and the brand is Knit Pro. Knit Pro Ball Winder Assortment. It is, yeah, that's the one. It is, how many? I mean, I think there is, I don't know how to look where they can wind. I think there are sizes for like is small ball for big balls of yarns. I just can't find that information for the Knit Pro, if how much gram, there you go, how much gram of yarn the Knit Pro can wind to. Didn't say here. But yeah, it really gives you a big ball of yarn sometimes. Yeah, no worries. It's very addictive sometimes, winding yarn. You'll end up winding yarn like 2 hours an hour, even if it doesn't need winding. Well, the first time that you receive that one, you'll like, it's very relaxing. Now I'm in a tangled mess. Yay! We found it. Oof. Yeah, that one is really good. So far, that's the one that I keep, using. I have purple one. I don't know the brand of that purple one, but I don't like it because the balls keep flying away from me. The yarn just fly away. Ooh, what's happening here? coffee is really cold. Ooh, there you go. It's done. 1, 2, 3. Skip, single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Triple crochet. Triple crochet again. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Triple crochet again. Oh my god, I've been, yeah, almost 2 hours. Jeez. I really don't notice the time once I'm crocheting. Like, yeah, that's why I need a show or something, a series, so it's just keep going, keep going. I don't need to, you know, if it's a movie, it ends and like, okay, I have to find another one, which is like, I don't like doing this. At least with series, like, you know, those series or, yeah, TV shows, it will just keep going and you'll just have to sit there and watch. That's the beauty of TV series. You will never see me. I'm actually listening to Megan Trainor. Every single. Don't make it look easy, baby. Oh well, this one is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Ooh, that's ugly. I'll keep you guys posted for this one. In single crochet, chain 3, triple crochet again, triple crochet again. Ooh, look at that. Oh god. I really am not good with changing colors. They're crazy to work with. I have to have more discipline than that. But yes, I really did quite a row. From how many rows? Well, it's a bit. So yeah, thank you. Wow, yeah, I know. I know. This is a tangled mess, so I think I have to cut them again and then, you know, wind them again with the balls and, but yeah, that's how it looks like now. It's a little bit longer, and after that, I already did increase. So I have to cut this off again and start in the front so I can make a slit. So yeah, I think I'll go live again when it's already in the slit part. But for now, I'll stop there so I can untangle this hot mess. Thank you guys for staying with me. It's so nice to go live with you again, with you again. It's been a while. I did this 2 years ago. I'm only making that time a blanket. So thank you. I hope to see you again sometimes. I think it's 2 hours. No, not yet 2 hours, but 105 minutes. Ugh. See you guys, and thank you so much for staying with me. I appreciate you all. I hope to see you again. And have a great morning or have a great night. It's night here. Bye.